One thing that we don't want to obstruct is the mowing. So we would ask if it's for your mother, that you not put a rock underneath it. Mowing the flags, you just have it clean the tree and tag. I talked to the head librarian. Just have it talking about tree planting one of these trees on their property there and grow and having an educational program so the school kids, the library kids can learn something about trees or having scavenger hunt or whatever. Lee had talked about the food trucks for the music. Is that up on the road?
No. So they park in between, and honestly, where they park, in my opinion, would never want a tree park there. Like they cars, it is in the sand or the.
He's talking along the trail, and we have to be able to have him go down the trail and go around that stuff because.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, some of them can't get in on this side.
Yeah. We
So that's why I'm saying we need to know where the locations of the trees are going to be planted.
So the trail that goes up around the part where Lions Drive is where they go in.
So yeah, so a lot of times because on this side of the park entrance, there's a pretty steep curve. And so a lot of the food trucks do not want to go up that because it's pretty, they have them bottom out. So now they go in, they kind of cross over
The trail.
and go around the bell thing and then come and line up kind of like parallel to that front to the parking lot. Yeah. So they're right against the railroad ties that are closest to the bathrooms. They parallel park right along that. So coming out and around, I mean, they can go around trees that are around the bell area, but right there at the entrance, I would be cautious.
We were originally thinking along Lions Drive, but we can find alternatives.
If you go up higher, I don't know, is there space between the trail and the road?
On the park there is. The park there is.
That's what I'm asking. There used to be 2 trees that were up higher, is what I'm saying. Is that space still?
There was 2 ash trees.
Yeah, but I'm saying is that space
Or elm trees. No,
They were ash.
ash trees.
because we had to take them down because they got them today.
Yeah, my father-in-law liked those trees. He went and said, I'm gonna put one in my yard. It's gone.
Yeah. So I'm saying higher up, where it's not right at the entrance, I wouldn't see necessarily a problem, because they're not going up the trail.
Maybe we could put one with some shade to the bells down low and then the other 2 higher up.
Yeah, that would be fine. The other question I had, so Lee had kind of told us a little bit about this, had shared in an email or shared with us. So in the past, we've been trying to stay Indiana native trees when we're adding trees. So is this fitting in that category?
I believe it does. I will double check with Tiffany.
Okay.
On that.
Okay.
It's not an invasive tree by any means. They would be small.
Yeah.
At the start.
Yeah.
We do have a nice presence.
How big do
So
they?
there's-
They
Tall
get
ones?
like 25 feet tall.
For the trail. Do they spread? Out? Your picture there looks like.
Yeah, here you are.
And there's a big tree.
Yeah.
They'd probably be all right in there, except I don't want them to block the view of trail around that curve.
I agree. But if they were down further,
That's what I was.
yeah, see.
Yeah.
Did you get my text? This is where we were originally thinking, but I would say maybe one down by the bell tower and then a couple up here.
Well, one might be all right here and maybe one there. We just don't want to block this view of people.
Sure.
Well, not trying to
I
get
mean,
out,
saying
but
that-
people trying to go around that curve because
I meant get out.
people
There-
don't
They're not a.
pay attention.
When there's now, they're. One push like, but, I, Julian's carries them.
Okay.
I talked to her and she has a good crowd.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah, that's where we've been buying our trees too, so the ones we've added.
I'll follow up, maybe, is it possible to walk the person?
Mhm.
Just verify that we're all on the
Yeah.
same page.
Yeah,
Really good form.
yeah, not in the snow, we don't really wanna do it in the snow, but.
Maybe April.
It's kind of worried with those tornadoes. Right?
I know.
Go to the basement.
I know, it was really
I guess
weird,
it's
especially
a-
there was going off 11
You
o'clock at
think
night.
that's real? And I said, well, it's 11 o'clock at night. I bet it is.
Yeah, definitely was real.
Was there one spotted?
Came across, Nick was over by North Webster and it came across
Dying.
the Weather Channel.
Yeah, I
And
saw
told
that.
everybody to take cover. And
Yeah.
then I got all these phone calls today. Was that a real thing? I'm like, they don't practice in 11:30
Yeah,
at
I
night.
know.
I said. don't
Good
practice
God.
And they don't run the fire ones. At first you're like, is it a fire one? No, it's not, it's being consistent. So. No, that sounds great. And yeah, if you once you know, just reach out. Someone
Okay,
can
but it
walk.
gets a little warmer.
Yeah. No, that's,
We'll just,
yeah,
or I could put a, rather look with,
Yeah.
we can put a couple of stakes.
yeah, yeah,
in that area, so there's no
Yeah.
confusion.
absolutely.
Right now, there's, I was trying to get a hold of Roberta, we'll see her tomorrow. Tomorrow night for the answer of the city meeting.
Here you
Spring fling meeting. So, I'll clarify with her regarding construction.
Yeah,
Around the bell.
Yeah.
Not
Go out and you could go out, you could go out and hear.
Yeah, you could go here.
Yeah.
Or even up.
We don't want to interfere with that.
But you couldn't do it by in between. 'cause
No,
you'd
there's
be
not
in the road.
things.
What about, there's a bullet that go towards the
Pavilion.
pavilion back there, where the new sign is. That area is very sandy, there's no grass. What if we like that area on the side?
I think it's gonna just take going down and looking.
Yeah.
And some of that is gonna get concrete.
Around the sign?
Well, not probably that far, but there's gonna be pathways to go around the bells and I don't know what I did with that
Yeah, 'cause
drawing.
the birds are in there, yeah.
Okay, so you know where that's at then.
I'm just thinking where that, those signs are beautiful. So, architecture.
Yeah, yeah.
But maybe, we've got the row of arborvitae and maybe just one pretty tree.
Yeah.
Flanking either side of that driveway, but far enough that they
Yeah, this side, yeah, that's where it's looking at.
One side, the left side, when you're going in, we have to keep that open.
That's where this, yeah,
That's where the truck,
the food truck goes
food
in.
trucks sometimes go in there.
I mean, our entertainment also goes in, yeah, town guys go to get trash and then on this side, like where this sign is, that side. There, that's why that rope's there, so then we let them go up and, like we're having,
Well, as long as it's back. Be-
Yeah, I guess we-
yeah, I think it's just gonna be worth talking, so just reach back out and we'll go,
Okay,
one or two of us will go walk with you.
okay, thanks.
Appreciate it. Thanks for
Anything
coming.
else?
Not,
If you have any other questions?
yeah, the only other thing is I'm assuming Roberta's on that, but if you guys are just keeping us aware of the path that's being paved and there's things we were kind of waiting on Roberta for, so. just-
I will see her tomorrow.
Okay, just, yeah, whatever, just the path around the bells, what's the current tentative plan for that, so, yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much for
Thank
coming.
you. Have a good meeting.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.
All right, so we've got. Joel, do you have anything to update?
Just waiting on the final results of the concert series, so we can get that published, so if you're having another, person who's doing the intro before we do,
Yeah.
parenting,
Yeah, Todd.
that's all I'm waiting on, and then I can publish and post
Okay.
on, that, and get that out there with events as well.
So I'll go ahead and touch base on that just because I know it's down under gap too, but since you're talking about that. So letting you all know, I did reach out to Stacy. Unfortunately, she's playing at Southern Sellers that night. So Southern Sellers has something going on. I know, right? And she's the opening act there and has to start playing.
It could be that, they do that, the fundraiser thing, but I thought he told me that was gonna be a different weekend. The one for the food brands. Because remember, he told us that when he came to I don't know if he came to this meeting or not, but I was talking with him about it and he said it won't conflict in the future. Cause it did last year.
Yeah.
And he said it won't conflict because, and now it probably is.
Who are you talking about?
No, it's, if it's the same one, it's the same fundraiser. It's, what's his name? Yeah. Mike Hafer. But they have that other fundraiser too that they do. Can't think of the name of that one.
I don't know, I just reached out to her and originally she was having some health issues and wasn't sure she was gonna be able to do it. And then confirmed that she couldn't. She goes, wait, I messed up. I'm booked at Sylvan Cellar that night and I'm supposed to start playing at 6. Cause she thought if she didn't have to play till 7, that she could. I had reached out to the guy that's running sound for Todd and he said, yeah, we've had her stay to do that before, just have her plug into our stuff. I'll run it. She can play and then take off. She doesn't have to worry about setting up anything.
See that this says it's, oh, that was around this, so it's not that one, because this was around Labor Day, not Memorial Day. And because that was September 5th last year.
July 11th. July 10th.
10.
So we,
Yeah,
yeah, so I don't know what that is.
They haven't posted anything yet, right? So there's not a,
But see, if it's a fundraiser, then Sylvan Sellers doesn't actually advertise it. It's the fundraising.
But Rachel was
So you'd have to know,
sick.
yeah, but that doesn't mean that she didn't help them get their entertainment, you know?
Yeah.
yeah, it seems to be in a fundraiser, as you're saying, because the only events they have posted so far is, June 26th, June 27th, and July 25th. July 25th is a yacht party. I also did receive, on a separate note, I did receive a softball and baseball inquiry by email from a Today Saracen. She was saying, I was looking for my details and information on baseball signups. I have a 9-year-old boy, he's never played sports before, but he's very interested in baseball.
So I can forward that on to Dustin. Do you
I was
want-
wanting to know what address I needed to forward that on.
You can email it to me. You got mine. It's hicksdo4@gmail.com.
The 0 or no?
I think it's 0.
It's
Yeah.
0 at Gmail.
Yep. So we'll see. Pretty full.
I just sent that.
Yeah, just send it. I can.
You'll have to see what comes in.
Yeah. And they had 2 of them.
Just one.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was from the 11th, and I didn't see it till today, so hopefully they either contacted you via a different way or something else, but yeah, that was the only one we received.
Okay.
And also pavilion reservations, it was flying in, so. I just had one today.
So Heidi took one today.
Yes, and she sent, so that was gonna.
She sent it to you?
Yes.
Good.
Did, it was for September. So that is, it's all on and I will say, I do know some people are actually going out to the site because I can see the visits that we have on the Facebook page, and my assumption is that they're going. To see. So that's working as intended. Yeah, but once I get that information, I can post it.
So Stacy, I asked Stacy if she had any bands that she recommended. And there was one that I've reached out to and have not heard back from yet. Her name is Just Flamethrower. And it says it was delivered, so I even said, hi, Stacy Stewart gave me your name. But she said her style is similar to Stacy's. And then she gave me another group, which was RYNE, Ryan and Jess, and they're a country rock duet, and they're from Warsaw. So I was trying to do local. Jess is from Kendall, so I don't know why I'm not going to reply, but I'm gonna reach out again. See if maybe Stacy can help me reach out to her.
Maybe she's on vacation.
Something, but even sometimes, you know, Stacy might be able to help me reach out to her too, so. And Stacy felt bad, she's like, I would have loved to play for you guys, sorry this didn't work out, so. So I don't know until I hear that, unless anybody has any other suggestions. I know Lee, you had said something. about Roy.
Yeah, I
Roy
talked about that Roy Mosley.
He's playing.
I mean, then he's gonna probably do his gospel at that one, right?
I
And
assume
then,
so.
You can have.
I mean, he has other
He has others.
repertoire that he does, and I kind of said him because then it's two Rome City natives in the queue, and that might bring more people out. I don't know.
He'll do.
Stacy was in Rum City too. Right?
I didn't know.
Went to
Yeah.
Rum City. Her and her sister did. Because the housing addition is that she grew up in is on Rimmel.
On the line.
It's on the line. So they went to Rum City. Yeah. Yeah, I can ask. I mean, I can ask her if we want to have. If I don't hear from her from Justin, so I reach out. If I don't hear from her or it doesn't work, then I'll reach her. And just get that done. Yeah, I was thinking that would be better than I didn't, not that I didn't want to bring in the people from Warsaw, but I just didn't know if they would want to come up here for just a moment.
Right, it's not.
It's not working. Now, my question is, what would we like to say we would pay someone for?
Well, what do we typically pay for 2 hours? And I mean, I think you're probably gonna end up paying almost the same that you would for 2 hours, because by the time they come and set up and, you know, they've got their time invested in it, whether we have them play for 2 hours or not.
Sound person has already said our opening act can go through their system.
Okay, well, that's good.
That saves a lot of time and then you don't have to worry about it. So.
So we've paid anywhere from what, 250?
We paid 300 for Stacy when she was with. We paid 300 for the two of them. For 2 hours. She's pretty inexpensive. And then, so I mean, I thought for an hour, I was thinking 100 or 100.
I mean, Roy might do it,
Yeah, Roy probably.
but I don't know if anybody else would. I mean, they might.
For 1 hour? Pretty darn good for 1 hour.
Well, it depends on if they can put it somewhere else for 2 hours, you know what I mean? Make more money,
But
because it's a Friday night, so.
but I would say Roy.
I will check.
I'd reach out to him and see what he says. If not, then, you know, we'll have to go with somebody else, but yeah, that, I mean, we're trying to track people in, aren't we? At that point.
I appreciate how you're so willing to step
Yeah.
up, Justin.
I mean,
Whatever you gotta do to help, that's awesome. We could have karaoke hour.
yeah, I've carried.
Good.
Yeah, you'd have a lot of grief.
Yeah,
It'd probably be better.
Fred would probably come over.
Fred went from.
Yeah. He'd probably take your $150.
Then I think we get fed
If
to like
you're bro-
50.
If your brother-in-law was still alive, he would have.
Yeah, he would have.
would've.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
He would have. Oh yeah, you got karaoke.
I know.
We do,
Okay.
Thank you.
I can't watch because there's no video.
I see that.
I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know how it would be pointing at the ceiling. Who would have gotten up there to change it?
It is. Pointing at the
But wouldn't it be white and not black? It's black.
You have,
I got a mouse.
you have.
I got nothing.
Okay, back on target.
You know, I'm barely adept at this
I did see what-
electronic stuff.
Grange Park Department, I saw a post on Facebook. Where they're asking for recommendations for bands. They want to do the same thing with the River Park.
We set the trend. People are copying us.
All right. Okay, Dustin, you want to give us a baseball update? So fresh off the meeting.
Yeah, well, there's a lot.
It was a hot mess.
It was a mess. 143 people have signed up, and that's why I said.
Wow.
Oh, so you did get it? You did get the email?
I got it. I just read it. I haven't responded or nothing.
That's fine. I just wanted to raise it.
143 signed up, and that's T-ball through.
That's T-ball through 12U,
Okay.
baseball, and then and softball.
It's B, C, and D, and we have two Cs,
Yeah, 2 C's.
Wow.
And
two
then-
Cs and two 10Us. And 5
We'll
T-ball,
play on Saturday, so that makes it.
And how many T-ball?
5.
We have 5 teams of T-ball, so we are
We're
doing,
gonna be busting at the seams out there.
so what we're doing with T-ball, we decided, me and Ashley went out there a couple weeks ago. She's like, why don't you just put 2 fields out there in that football field? We'll let them play. Grass, get a line, make painter, paint the lines in, and get the stake down bases. They're nice. They look nice.
They did.
And you stake in the ground, and I can pull them up. And then I can go mow.
Yeah.
And then they can have 2 teams out there.
They're gonna play on Saturdays, T-ball is?
I don't know yet.
Didn't sound like he wanted to.
He did not want to, so his really only option is to make the 2 T-ball fields. Because that's the only way you can play there.
Because the fields are full.
The field.
Cause so like we have, and I put that back in the office, but so say we have 2 baseball teams that play Monday, Wednesday. We've got 2 softball teams that play Monday, Wednesday, and then 2 teams that play Tuesday, Thursday.
They won't all.
They won't always be here
But
because home and away games, but
We have how many softball teams?
4.
not yet.
Okay.
We're figuring it out.
Okay.
I got a meeting tomorrow for the softball, so I'll know a little bit more on their size. And Greg, I gotta send in all my roster, and then he'll just figure out a schedule too. It may be chaotic. We'll figure it out. I can,
Post it on, city calendar.
yeah, we can when I get it. It'll probably be beginning of April. But the first week of April will probably be when it'll be finalized. Because
When will practice? start?
that's-
April?
April.
Game schedule, right?
Yeah, that'll be for the game schedule because our fees ain't due for baseball until April 1st. And that's when they'll get all their schedule.
So April 13th practices start.
Yep.
Did you get a check for that?
Not yet. I don't know the amount yet. He hasn't, Greg's, when I send the list of my roster in, then,
Yeah, it's kind of done by kid.
yeah, it's kind of done And then hers, or then softball, we got it checked for, so I gotta take it Wednesday.
So on your softball, what levels did you have again?
We have, B,
Two,
One B?
one B, two C leagues and one D league, no A's.
no A's, and we don't have 14 yet.
When are your practices? Like,
We don't know
We
yet.
don't know the whole.
Yeah, we're figuring it all out.
We gotta figure out when the games are, figure out when there's any availability.
I will say the games will be okay, B League is Monday, Wednesday, D League's Monday, Wednesday. And so is, and then on, and then, 10U is Monday, Wednesday. And
And
then,
8U
Both of
Saturday,
them?
isn't it?
yeah,
Both of the 10 U's
Yeah.
on Monday, Wednesday?
yeah, and then 8U is Saturday. So, but then the B is Monday, Wednesday, and 12U is Monday, or, yeah, B is Monday, Wednesday.
D is Monday.
Is the 8U in the morning usually?
Yeah, it starts at 10. They
So,
play double.
Hopefully they'll
header,
be out of there by the time Pavilion Reynolds start
1
on
o'clock,
Saturday.
Be 1 o'clock.
I just put on the event 8 PM, just because that's my assumption of a full day in a sense. So.
Well, I'm just concerned about parking.
Parking,
Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely.
because gets busy.
Rental? What'd you say, 10 AM?
It'll be 1 o'clock. It'll probably be no later than 1 o'clock.
I would probably put noon rentals.
Is that when they're, I'm not given information of when they happen, so that's why I just basically reserved it for the day.
I mean, if they want.
Right, but-
Reserved for the day.
But if it's,
When they show up is based off of what they say.
right, I was just trying to
Yeah.
get some of the traffic cleared out of there.
Yeah, because they'll be parking at the tennis courts or the thing, or the pickleball courts.
That's a system change.
There's gonna be some conflict with parking,
It will be.
but it's gonna be May and June. You're typically done
Done
by
by June, right here.
June 30th. So really only the month of June, we're probably gonna have
June
conflicts. 'Cause I know
22nd.
people don't really rent in May, do they?
I can go ahead and look, because I think we have a few in May.
June 22nd to 27th is the postseason tournament.
And they don't
So
play
it's
that
before
here.
you're done by the.
They don't play that here.
They'll play all the way up to, they'll play some of it here.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
so,
some of it.
we have reserved the 23rd. We have reserved so far, that's two.
Maybe you should take the rest of those in June and cross them out. Maybe you should. Cause I can see we're gonna have issues.
The only one that I have
Parking.
so far is the 6th. There's one in June 6th.
I mean, Sunday's fine, but I think Saturday, if they wanna rent it on Saturday after 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Or 1:30.
Let them know that there's baseball in the morning and there would not be parking available till whatever,
June 6th. is-
Saturday. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
But that'll be done in the morning.
Yeah, but if
That's
baseball's
when the
going,
game's at 10. Yeah, good
So there'll
call.
be a little.
Well, we might have to talk to the fire department, see if we can park over there, put some parking over there, which I don't see that.
Which what we're doing, since we got 2 AU teams now, and it'll.
And then the
be-
factories too, we could ask.
We're only gonna have one team.
okay,
So it's not gonna be both teams,
okay,
but it will still be 2 teams.
yeah.
And Parking, yeah, unless they play each other, you know.
As far as for how you want that done, want it to be scheduled at noon, like do typical reservations start at noon? So I
We
can-
just have never figured out, we didn't care because we didn't have any conflicts, but we got a conflict now, so. I mean, I'm saying they're gonna have to do afternoon rentals, 2 and after. They can't have any noon.
And that's kind of what
Events.
baseball's going on.
Yeah, after July, they can.
Yeah,
they say
July,
all day.
they're done the end of the June.
They have all stars, but that's up to like coach discretion. That's nothing crazy. It has nothing to do with the league.
Okay, so
Yeah.
just wait until you have your schedule finished, then I think about that one year starting. When
But we don't
we're
want-
looking-
We don't want anybody renting it between now and then. we need to cross those dates out.
Saturday ones, all of them?
Or put them at 2, starting at 2.
So far, there's only one in June. There's the 6th.
So anything else in June, say rental available 2 o'clock on.
June sixth is the.
And I would say the same thing on anything in May that's still open. Don't you say? Anything that's still open in May, do the same thing, but I don't know that we're gonna have the restrooms open by the 9th. I mean, it's all dependent on weather.
But, like, nothing is scheduled. The only 2 that are scheduled right now is 16th and the 23rd.
We would be open by the 16th. We usually open by.
Yeah, the 16th would be fine, but I would cross out the 9th, and I don't know how many other dates are in May. Or say after 2,
Memorial Day. Memorial Day. there is-
say after 2 o'clock, it's available.
Which it's before the end,
So you got May 2nd,
This is 23rd.
the 25th, and then you have until the 31st. So like the 31st is the next Sunday. They went with the last Monday in May, so that's why it's the 25th.
so the 2nd, I'm not positive we'd have the restrooms open. So just cross that day off with no rental. The 9th, and do the 3rd on that one too, because we don't have it open on the 2nd, we won't have it open on the 3rd.
So the first weekend of May. No rent. Second weekend of May, no rent. Leave the 16th.
So I can put something in here as a placeholder. Do you want to say something to the effect of no rental available?
Correct.
Okay.
And then, so the 16th and the 23rd,
We're only focusing on Kelly.
correct.
There's no other one that's rented at this point. besides-
Grant does.
I didn't- I don't even put that as an option for rental, unless somebody calls and specifically asks about it.
And I'll put Kelly Park specifically for no rental available. Kelly Park.
And then the 30th,
There's the 9th. And then the 30th as well, you said? The 30th as well. Okay.
that could be after 2,
I never saw it.
rental available after 2. And then,
So I'll put a placeholder for the morning. Says no rental available from 8 AM till 2 PM.
sounds good. And then do that with the June ones that haven't been rented.
And then after that, go wide open. Yeah, I didn't really think of all that either.
And I don't know about if we should contact those people back and let them know that we've got conflicts with, and do they want to move their rental back to 2 o'clock so they are ensured they have parking? Because otherwise we'll have to tell the baseball, we'll have to contact probably the fire department or the factories over there.
Team could, on those two, whatever. Home, if we knew that ahead, home team could park in the parking, like, and walk around.
And we could, and honestly though, on Saturday, we could be at Grant Park too, though. I may do that.
Why is it 8U?
Mhm. 8U.
Then
It's the younger ones.
Yeah, you could do
I
that.
didn't even think of that either, though. We could be at Grant Park. Yeah, I'll make sure that day I especially don't try to double book it.
On the 16th, the 23rd,
And then we'll just do,
and the 6th, right?
yeah, we'll just do Grant Park,
So then do we even need to block it out?
especially on
The 6th only.
6.
If he has the
Yeah,
games
yeah.
over at Grant,
And
do
then
we
that'll
need
help
to
for
block
the-
out?
Well, I mean, do you want the kids always to play at Grant or? do you want them to
That's what
play-
I was kind of setting it up
That's-
for over there, was for 8U. I didn't even think of that, sorry. But yes, we can, the 8U can play at Grant.
So we don't need to do any of this now,
No,
except for the 6th.
except for the 6. He's got it. But
To contact them.
Well, we should be done by do you have a contact for them or not?
Let me see what information I was.
Because we could contact them and say, hey, we're having a pickleball tournament. We're gonna be in and out. You'll be out by before noon,
Yeah,
probably 11, actually, because we'll have more courts.
Yes, because I only played at one park all year.
For Saturday, June sixth.
availability.
The
hours.
availability.
So no phone number, no email address, no.
Destiny Parker.
And we even played yesterday. It was so windy.
Okay,
I'll take off the stuff that I have then that we just did, because they're gonna move it to Grant, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Now make it
You couldn't
easier.
have that epiphany sooner.
I know. Why didn't you tell me that 2 parks?
Well, I don't know.
Like, it's just 8 you. The problem is there's so much information.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to
No,
process it
get it,
all.
absolutely. Okay, so then let's look at your, is this what you came up with then? Continuation,
That's yeah, it's pretty much continuation.
fertilizing.
So I can't remember if we, because it was at the end of the meeting when I remembered that Green, not, Greenlawn contacted me about whether we wanted to have the, wasn't mold, what was it?
The grub.
Grub,
The grub treatment.
we do with those in the fall usually, don't we?
And I thought no, we're doing grub. It was. See, this is why I don't let stuff go so long, because then I forget what I was supposed to ask.
Hey,
That was a
we
concern.
need to approve.
Okay, no, so we do a fall grub application. Do we want to do a summer? We do fall weed and feed and grub, I think, and then they suggested a grub application in the summer, I believe,
I'm just asking.
to get rid of those, whatever we get. The grubs in there, and then we get the ground squirrels.
Okay.
But we haven't had the ground squirrels, have we? Did they come back?
Not that I'm aware of.
Only thing that I would be concerned about
The grub control did not help those guys.
is last year We-
No idea.
we had the wood bees. They don't sting or nothing, but I don't know how you. Last year. They're in the dugouts at Kelly. Only
Then
Kelly.
we should have someone come and spray that.
I do know that last year it was kind of,
No, they
there's
just
like a
say-
2 week stretch that was kind of rough.
I think you told us, and I thought we had somebody come out and spray those.
And maybe that's why it was only 2 weeks.
Well, we seem to be on top of it.
Yeah.
So we don't want to do this.
Okay, so here's the thing, if the concern is, and the only reason I'm telling you that is we upped our grub control before. And it did nothing for the ground squirrels, and we had to go out and put those peanuts down in their holes, and that's what got rid of them. And grub control did nothing, not with the ground.
It does
squirrels.
with moles, though.
It does.
Do we
with
have a
moles.
mole issue out there?
That's right.
You kind of do out of Grant,
Then we could, and if
Yeah.
they do a double, we can.
but like Kelly went bad. I was out there yesterday.
Now, since we're gonna have
Both.
kids on the football field, and that has not been treated. And I haven't walked it, but you were out there to look like,
You could use a lawn roller.
Yeah.
That's my idea.
Okay.
That
oh, yeah,
area.
good question. Okay. Rent those, we did that before.
I have one. I thought about rolling it.
Well, we
myself.
have a big heavy roller, that's
Yeah.
not it, but we also rented from Topeka. The riding ones where it's very heavy and you roll it. We did
haven't done
that,
for a long
huh?
time. Haven't done that for a long
No, I
time.
did it, we did it, Jason and I did it.
The football field?
We did the whole park at Kelly one time. It took forever.
Cause they were tired of bouncing around like lunatics on their lawn floors.
It wouldn't be a bad idea, because in my mind, I thought I would just bring my blow on roller out there and roll the area that I was gonna have them play.
On the football field?
Yeah. That was just kind of my thought.
Well, it hasn't been done for a while and we.
Is that
honestly-
something Quality Lawn Care could do?
Yeah.
We could have them just do Grant and Kelly. You talk to him and see what, since he's doing the laundry
What it does.
stuff for us anyway.
Depending on the temperatures, I mean, depending on what we have happening.
It's
Hopefully-
supposed to warm up and then
I
stay in the
this week,
40s.
it looks like 50s.
Okay,
Yeah, during the day, but I was looking at
Yeah,
night.
29 tonight.
okay, well, I can do that, I can look at that, and, I mean, if you want a heavy one, we could get pricing to see what it takes to rent one of those rollers for the day and. and
Staying
do a
about
heavy one again.
40s
We
and
haven't done it.
50s. That wouldn't,
Especially on the football field, on the football field in particular and the baseball and nothing else.
Yeah, my concern is we haven't been doing anything with that
Yeah.
at all. And we're gonna have kids out there running around and
That's what I'm saying, the lawn ones are
if
not.
we
heavy
put-
enough.
and if we put that dirt down, that lawn roller, if we rent that, that would help that. What we were, with the stakes, that would actually help pack that in.
So I'll touch base with
That
Quality Lawn Care,
I would say we wanna get the big one.
I will touch base with Quality Lawn Care.
And I would say it's probably gonna take all of a day, maybe 2 days to do those two things, don't you think?
We did it in a day,
For both parks?
yeah, because we.
I mean, you don't have to do the other part, you just have to do the
part- the part
grant,
that
all
did
you'd
it.
need to do is the diamond. The grant.
And then Kelly, you would have football field and then baseball. That's what I was. I don't know what the rest of the park I would have to ask. Okay, we'll come to Patelli Park on, so I'm gonna put that down, I'll reach out. So are we saying yes for the grub control then? 'Cause we need to do a.
Well, if we have mole issues, I was just thinking that it. The problem with the football field is that I don't know if they can treat it early enough that it's gonna make a difference this year.
But we had a fall one done, so it seems like we have been staying on top of it.
But we didn't do it on the football field. We did it on, we've been doing the 2 baseball diamonds. We haven't done anything in the football field. So, I mean, what we could do is just continue with what we're doing on the baseball fields, and I could call and ask them what they would recommend for the football. Like spring, so that it might actually do something by June, May or June, when the moles are starting to move.
Okay. So do you wanna get back with us or do you want us to make an appointment?
Well, how about I contact her and then I'll send you an email if it's something that we need before. I don't think it's gonna be something they're gonna do before April because the weather's not gonna be, I mean, look outside. It's like a blizzard out there. Okay, football field, all right. Cause I do know that Austin Tech made a comment that there are some holes out there.
So if it's the ground squirrels again, then we do need to know that, cause that's what, but if it's just moles, that's different, but I'm telling you. The ground squirrels were the ones who were making holes underneath the fence all the way around the exterior fence. They were making, that's where they were burrowing.
Mhm.
And then they would coming out into the field and you see them pop their heads up, just like squirrels. Or like, what did I?
Groundhogs, Groundhog Day,
No, like, no,
whack-a-mole.
it wasn't, but it was, what's the ones that come up? No. that-
Prairie dogs.
Yes, they look like prairie dogs. They come up and they look, so if they're not
I
seeing
think they're
those, then
of the same
squirrels are gone.
family, actually.
But that's
They
what we
were.
were having problems with. So if they're not seeing those, then it's probably just grub, it's just moles.
Well, and what I'm thinking too, Dustin, when you're out there, we could have some extra dirt, maybe in a small pile, and if you find a hole, throw it in there because if nobody using it,
So that's where you're.
because I think Austin said it was 2018, the
Yeah.
last time he remembers being on it. So we haven't, nothing's definitely been done on there since 2018.
Okay. We'll come down into the parks, we're supposed to the top, still waiting on a contract. we'll come back to you on the park.
Okay, no problem.
Still waiting on contact from Brightspeed, so that's still there.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything. I'm
Okay.
surprised that they haven't sent me something, but
Okay, so 4th of July, food trucks. Okay, said, so what you confirmed, just everybody confirming. Roaming kitchen, street tacos, see me rollin' ice cream, brew house barbecue, party on the patio, Mama Zoni's grinders, Carrie's Cakery. Bridget was the one that had reached out to her. I need to get a contact information because as we're sending out info, I've been usually confirming, just going through and saying,
well, and do you have like their name and their phone number or name and their phone number and their email?
I've been doing name and phone number because then I typically send a text.
Okay. And the reason I'm asking that is with that request that we had from the Lake Association, we should just respond back to their request saying, here are the confirmed food trucks. You may contact them and set up whatever you want to set up with them for that event. That way, we're not involved in that because my concern is the handling of money for a different,
Too many.
you know, nonprofit or whatever. We don't want to get in the middle of that. But surely we can give them the information we have and let them run with it.
Okay, so that means we have 9. Who was the oh, Let's Go Beans.
Let's Go Beans.
And Mad Cat. Okay. I think that's plenty. So I think we're set. And then I just need, we will just have to do confirmation because in the past, when you don't, you know, they say yes and then I've had others go, oh, I forgot. I said yes." So, what's probably making me more nervous is this is the first time in a long time we've had it actually on the 4th. So that's where we're getting.
Yeah, and if they get, of
Right,
course, they do really well here.
they do.
So,
Okay, All American 250 events were added to the Noble website. Need to work on grant application. Chautauqua American 250, August 7th, 8th, 9th. Request to use a part for okay. So Roberta, ask you this, right?
correct.
August. Basically wants to set up a, sorry, she wants to set up a, stone straits kind of situation in one of our parks. No, they wanted to have something where people can.
Yeah, so it would be like demonstrations and not like if it's lunchtime or dinner time and they're cooking, it would be food that they would have eaten back in that time frame. And then, I mean, I don't know if they were gonna have like a blacksmith guy there or I don't know the full extent, but I mean, I don't really see, I don't know how big this thing is, but I don't know why there would be an issue with doing it at GAF.
Big this thing is.
If they want people that are actually gonna go there and see them,
You gotta be.
they need to be there. You put them out at Kelly, nobody's gonna go out there. But I mean, would need to know,
Are they just camping overnight?
well, the way it sounded, but then it would, it at the most would be 2 nights. So if they came Friday, you'd have Friday, Saturday, they'd leave Sunday. Or if they came on Saturday, they'd leave Sunday. So you'd have 1 night, but what was the date again? August. And so
Are they?
The date of our concert is the 7th.
So that was the concern.
But I don't know why that's a concern. It's 2 hours out of,
Well, at least we'll have more people there.
but you know what I mean? It's 2 hours unless they're like a huge. But normally when you camp, you're fairly close together and they could be in this end by the restrooms in the bowl kind of shape area
Well,
or along the back part where it's flat.
Are they having problems?
Yeah.
No, they probably have fires too, but that we may have to tell them they gotta bring something to contain the fire in. Like a pit.
Yeah.
Like right on the ground, cause then we're gonna have to go back and. Well, that and replant grass. And in August, it could be pretty dry.
Grant that, but would Grant be out of, then we put him on the baseball field of Grant?
And in August, it could be pretty dry.
Just not invisible, is that what you're looking at?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I just don't see people going down there.
I do see them busier down there probably.
I'm just concerned about the concert and
Oh yeah, the concerts. that night.
I mean, I guess we'd have to. They didn't really specify the dates, did they?
well, I think if they want,
Saturday, camp overnight.
well, I could ask if we could. switch
If they
do it
could switch it to
Sunday.
Saturday to Sunday.
They set up Saturday morning. Or they can set up after 8 o'clock Friday night. Cause our concert ends at 8.
Right.
It'd still be daylight.
They could
At that
still set up, yeah, they could still set up Friday night. We have a concert from 6 to 8. If they wanna come in and start setting up and after that, they can. That's what I wanna say.
So Friday set up after 8.
They-
I'd probably say 8:30 because most people are out of there by 8:30. Or anytime Saturday
Mhm.
and Sunday.
Mhm.
And we don't rent that park, so that's not an issue with pavilion rental. Or parking. But I think if they want to get people to see it, to do it, it's just, and Lakeside is just too. There's no flat spots. I would say yes, except with the mess we have with the bridge issue. If it was any other normal,
Yeah, it would be perfect.
Uh-huh. because they're shade.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
I mean, that's the thing, they're gonna be roasted down there in August, but. Are they?
I'm just saying, if I had a preference, if I was gonna stay, I would rather stay at Sycamore. That's just me.
Yeah, but you can't,
But-
there's no way with,
I wouldn't.
If they get a lot of people.
Yeah.
There really are people walking across.
And
Yeah, but
it's
you gotta understand too, if
already
that's
rough.
Chicago weekend and it's a busy weekend,
that
you're tying their parking.
little area right there right now.
but they're not gonna come and stay. So when they come, we can tell them they have to park their vehicles up here at the building. So their vehicles will not be parked in the parking lot. Their vehicles would be up here. Street building.
Yeah, I don't have a problem doing it, I just think you have to be,
It'd be nice to know how many
Yeah.
tents,
that would be a good question.
but I guess it doesn't matter if they come after and they park somewhere else. Doesn't matter. So are you gonna call her back or you want me to call him back?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I mean, I'm just gonna answer an email. And then I'll tell them the vehicles need to be at the street building. They can come after 8 on Friday or set up anytime Saturday or. Street building. What?
Kind of cool. Camp down there once. I'd rather camp down there.
I'm not a camping person, so
I know.
that
Rather
doesn't-
camp at Crowley.
Oh, yeah.
I would.
well, there's no restrooms down at Sycamore. That's the other issue too.
Playground stuff. I'm just saying. Yeah. they can.
It just doesn't, it doesn't,
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
We did that by
the
fence
playground equipment, right?
Okay.
I mean, we have made. So on the fires, what do we want to say about that? Cause you know, it's gonna be August and that park's gonna be brown as brown can be. So
Well, there's the other concern.
we're gonna have to probably, I think there's a hose bib there. So we can set a hose down there.
Yeah.
Which they're probably used to.
That's what we're supposed to do. They have to be contained, they can't be on the ground, they have to be in some sort of
Self-contained.
cauldron or fire pit.
Yeah, because we don't want burned parts in the grass.
So they'll probably dig into the ground, just so you know, to get the thing in the ground so it does, so it looks more authentic. Which, I mean, that grass down there is just not great.
Well, good luck digging into that ground anyway.
Yeah, it's hard.
So a how do I want to say that?
Self-contained.
Some sort of fire ring.
Well, I think it's gotta be more than a fire ring, because it's gotta
Yeah.
be self-contained, like you can't.
It's gotta have a bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, if it wasn't August, and that thing wasn't as brown as it's gonna
It's
be.
gonna be, and just say the part that is the most visible is the most dry in August, so we do have other parks available. I would offer that.
So
And if they don't.
if they want other parks, then we would say Grant with really the same, no, not the same stipulations, because they can park there. As long as they don't do it on the baseball field, there ain't no shade out
Yeah,
there.
they didn't see that.
But if they could even do it around the playground equipment, so you could actually set up a village right there in the shade.
You
Again,
could set it right there. Right in front, in between the park and the playground. Couldn't you?
Yeah.
Well,
There's not a lot of.
yeah, you got.
No, but even around there, they could set, who sees the pad? They could put the whatever on there. I'm just saying, that's a good area too, right around the playground area.
Yeah, I don't know.
So we want to offer Gap and Grant. I mean, if we offered Kelly, where would you want them to be?
They can go anywhere.
Actually, if they were at Kelly, I'd probably put them on the back,
On the football field,
even back.
Behind the playground.
behind the playground, yeah, in the shade area there. Yeah.
So north of the playground.
Nobody would see them though.
Yeah, but you're going out in the village. Think about when the Vietnam Wall came or whatever.
Yeah, it was out
People-
there.
It was out there.
Same location.
But that's in the advertisement. That's where the. All right.
Okay, so that answers that question.
Hmm.
Move on now.
We can.
Kelly Park. Pickleball
Did we
tournament.
do the All American? Yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
I said we need to do that. I'm gonna
Okay.
be off for spring break, so I can come up and.
250 and G. Oh, that's probably got just chocolate. That's G. I got out of line on that.
Okay, Kelly
Kelly.
Park. Pickleball tournament, I think I said this last time, but I did talk to Daryl. And he said as long as he's in town, he's gonna participate if we wanted to. So,
I will be available on August, but I won't be available on the 6th.
well, August you have to.
I know.
Because you're Mr. Cornhole.
Lee will probably not be, but I don't know. It's my niece's wedding day, so I don't know. I have to go
So,
there.
and
but-
It's just another
Another year.
Just another year.
47 years, so.
It's either a concert or a pickleball tournament. You guys do such exciting things. It's more than I do on my anniversary. So hey, at least you're getting out of the house.
Well, yeah, that's so nice of you, Dustin. You're so kind.
I think we'll be in town this time.
Huh. Are you gonna get out of your boat and help me?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay, all right. So did you write that down, Lee? Take note of it.
Okay, Dustin will help on fire.
Well.
I know. Okay, pickleball. So yes, so I will talk to Daryl and, for the 6th and just, I'll double check. We just need to verify, see it has that. So are we just doing like we're doing at Chautauqua where it's just
Mixed.
doubles and you have to be 14 and under can be same. As long as they're kids, they can be the same gender.
Correct.
Yeah.
14 and under.
Yeah.
That's what the age we set,
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I consider that a mixed thing. If you've got
age wise.
a boy and a father or
But that would be-
grandfather.
But we're gonna put that up on the stuff so that that's clear before people come. to
Correct.
us, Because last year that was.
Grandfather.
A special person. Because the little boy played with his friend.
And he just happened to be some kind of a savant at pickleball. I've never seen anything like it.
They were good.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
good. And the kid had just started like a month before that playing pickleball.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And at that age,
yeah,
wow,
yeah. They
they're gonna
adapt,
beat me.
yeah.
They're definitely gonna beat me. No doubt about that.
All right, and then cornhole tournament on August 8th. Okay, so you guys are on that. Bullard for walkway. Is that?
We have it and they will do it as soon as. The other thing I wanted to let you know that in the future, if we need to put anything up, we have all of those traffic things that were there on the bridge
Oh,
Oh,
that we can use.
okay.
So the yellow reflector things with the black thing that they stick in.
Okay.
oh, the on the ground.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. And they're like, what do you want us to get rid of them? I'm like, no, we pay for them. We're taking them back. And I thought, well, we'll figure out something to do with them. If not, we'll end up selling them on eBay, but we'll get some money back out of them somehow.
Popcorn machine, did we look into?
Well, I wasn't sure. That's not something we provide, is it? Or wouldn't it be the league that would provide it because it's inside the concession stand?
Yeah. Cause I thought we were.
Yeah, well, we were, because I was confused.
Yeah.
So,
So this is not us.
well, I think, yeah, we need to take it off.
I donated one.
Well, he's got one donated. And,
It's actually new. I think.
okay,
It's pretty new, but it's like about a year and a half old. If it was, I just didn't like it. I don't think it stays like super.
oh, not cold enough.
Yeah, you know how new stuff is. It was like a $600 one, and I just didn't like. We got it with it.
What are we selling? Popcorn?
At the concerts, Joel said we could sell popcorn at the concerts and make some money. And I go, who's gonna run it? Who's gonna do it? And then Joel pointed to John and John said, I'll give you 25 cents per bag for every dollar we make.
They're selling popcorn.
Maybe that's something the baseball league would want to do for a fundraiser.
It wouldn't be a bad idea.
At least I would say the biggest chance of making more money with Habitat here.
That one and the gospel. We had a lot of people at the gospel.
A lot of
Maybe they're here for Paul.
Okay.
So-
Okay, on to grant card. So I did have a thought just for future, I don't know why, I just was thinking about that. We ever do have a major issues. Someone was telling me about when they go to other, I think maybe it's Amy. When she came in that one time, but someone else told me too, when they go in, if we ever get to where, like, baseball's gonna be a big information source for us, because if they keep going out there and there's dog crap all over, then we have to look at that situation. If people are gonna be abusing it that bad, then we have to look. So my thought was, they do have, and I don't know how much, this is just a futuristic thought, but they do, if we put chain link along the front there of the entrance into Grant, from the parking lot. And they had to have, and the baseball has a code that they can just let everybody in who needs to get in. But when there's not something going on baseball lines, that there's a code and there's a sign up. There's people that say that there's a sign up like at the town hall that they have to get given a code and then they can get in. But you have to go through that so we can keep track of people that are going. So if we start having problems, we have connection. Okay.
I'm just trying to think how to.
And you put a code on the gate into it, do the same code, they would use a code. But at least starts monitoring people instead of free for all. Well, something, but I think there would be identification, and it keeps control over who's using it, and it gives us contact points to say, we're having problems here. But free for all is where we're having, I think it's like anything else. You can have the majority that are doing it right, and there's about a small amount that are abusing it. And so then they abuse it for everybody. So it's like, what if you kind of pulled that in? If it becomes a problem, I don't know. This season is going to be the big question, especially going.
I mean, I haven't been out there. You've been out there.
I haven't really, I got out there yesterday for the really in that area where the park is, because I have been to like the concession for that till yesterday. And I didn't notice anything.
It's mostly right when they park their car and the dog gets out and they walk from the parking lot up to the pavilion, that's where they're going to the bathroom and they're not picking it up.
The only thing I see on the film is get out of their car and they walk through the dugout, through the film to the fence. That's the only thing I noticed. I know that because I can see their footprints. But
Do they think that's closer?
they do.
It's not closer.
But I don't know. I've seen it, but I dug it up yesterday, so it's
Huh.
so I don't know. I just thought, man, that's a big dog. Whoever was walking. I mean, it was a big
Unless they did that to keep the dog from running off, maybe.
maybe.
That's the only thing I can think
But
of.
it's more than one dog too, though. I didn't see any poop or anything like that, what I noticed. But I wasn't looking for it either.
I think
Yeah.
having people out there every night, whether practices or games, is also going to force the issue where they can't do that as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going to take a pretty bold person.
And the park's been busy already this year. Like
Yeah.
I've been out there. So we had a game last week and it was weekend last Sunday. We scrimmaged a team out of Fort Wayne and it was busy. And then after the game was over, it got over at like 5. And there was still a lot of people out there.
Kelly or Grant.
Kelly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's still a lot of people who's playing. It was nice out that day
Yeah, it
too,
was
though.
nice.
And then yesterday, there were a few people out there even in the wind.
Isn't that crazy?
Tina noticed on the way home last night that the
Pretty John.
Yeah.
It rolled the tube.
Oh yeah, I was
big
gonna
tube,
I noticed that
the
yesterday
tube went
too.
for a roll.
I was gonna say that too. The tube is no longer spot. I don't know.
It's up in the corner,
Yeah.
up against the hydrant.
Well, it was down the hill.
I must have, when I went by,
I'm surprised if it was going that much, it did just roll right through the
It's
fence.
back up because
It's up at the top.
It was at the bottom.
It was at the other side of the garden.
No, it's up, last night when I.
Mine was more towards Kelly. Yeah.
Well, the wind changed.
Yeah.
Yesterday, the wind changed, so it was going that direction, and then this time it switched back. That's why.
And it's up in this far corner.
I will tell you, had some strong winds yesterday. I watched the ball get stopped in the air. It was wild.
You should have got a picture of them.
It was crazy. Like the kid hit a bomb, like a good hit, and it got over second base, and it like just stopped.
How do you play that?
I felt bad.
Demoralizing.
Yeah. I felt bad.
But for the person trying to catch it, I mean, you'd be going back.
You can catch a pop fly if you want. Like you get under it. And then it was fun.
All right.
The other, and one other thing on
I
the
did
dog
too.
park. So on Facebook, I think it was under Villas. They have a little page. And there was somebody that was talking about starting a business to pick up.
Oh.
So when he starts mowing, it might be good to see what he says, and it might be something we want to look into having them come out and do it at least maybe the day
Before mowing.
before mowing, and then Mhm.
Before the-
Mhm.
Okay.
Maybe the day before mowing.
Did you say it was on that information?
it was on their little forget what it's called.
And they're still doing the small thing too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, once, well, if the weather stays nice, I think it's called Good Neighbors Villa, is what I saw it under.
Good neighbor.
Well, the weather is nice. I think it's called good.
I thought I took a picture of it, but I can't find that in my pictures either, so I'm gonna have to go back through all of them, but
The only other thing I saw, Grant, this was just a question mark, and for basically Dustin. Fall cleanup was done as far as leaves, not saying that there wasn't more leaves, but
There's a
but there is still a lot in the dugouts.
Mhm.
That's where they collected.
Yes. And in the
Oh,
corner of the
something
fence
to
yesterday.
say about that, so we had a community service person, supposedly, unbeknownst to me, until she came in with a sheet that had like 14 hours on it. So I'm like, I didn't even know that anybody was out there. So I go out there to look, and the area that they're raking is like the size of my yard. It's not very big. Okay. And I'm like, I could have raked all of this, picked all of the leaves up and hauled them over to the recycle for less than 14 hours.
Yeah.
So I called her up and I said, I'm willing to give you 4 hours, and that's being generous. And she kind of went off on me, and I said, I'm sorry, but I rake my own leaves, and I certainly could have gotten all that raked up. I said, you didn't even get the leaves out of the dugouts. Well, I didn't get that far. I go, well,
I think he would in 14 hours.
mhm.
I mean.
So-
So is it just the dugouts?
It's the dugouts and.
But she has these little piles around that she never picked up.
Wow.
Okay, so
Because of the
the.
wind.
Yeah, because she never picked them
My
up,
go ahead.
In the corner of the fence.
Yeah.
Left it up too, so.
which probably from the wind.
Wind,
So
so.
the question is, do we want, well, the lawn care to do it again, or is baseball?
April 12th, we're gonna clean up and
Okay,
we're gonna clean up whatever's out there pretty much. If it's out there, we're gonna clean it up.
okay, April 12th.
Yep.
What's the time on that?
We did it 10 to 2, I thought.
Um,
Everybody else, but I'll be out there.
Are you doing like hot dogs that day too for people since it's over lunchtime? Well, you have to get somebody bring grills.
I got,
Well, we could do those, but
I got a grill out there.
yeah,
Okay.
and I don't.
Got a little, it's electric
Well,
Blackstone.
then we
It
don't,
works
I
for
need to let the lawnmower know that it'll be cleaned up at 12, so that he doesn't have to worry about it, right? Okay.
What time of the spring does he normally start? Does he know? I mean, I know it's different every year, but
We're doing, yeah, we're gonna do 10 to 12 for everybody else. for the volunteers, you know, like the kids and stuff, and then I'll probably be out there all day. I am almost done. Get going.
The other thing you could do is, have them pick up. limbs and
Oh,
parts.
that's a Sunday, not
Yeah.
a Saturday.
Yeah.
If
that's a
you have
lot.
extracurricular, I'm just saying that helps too, so. If you have if you just see 'em, if you have time. if not, take it.
Yeah, I went through yesterday after that game and started picking up a whole bunch of trash because trash was
Blown
flying
all over,
everywhere.
yeah.
So I tried to get a lot and put them in that blue container yesterday. Cause it was crazy.
All right, so I'll let him know that, and I will find out, I don't know. if he-
Well, we'll know, you know, cause before we have the next meeting, the cleanup will have been done.
he usually starts in April, and the grass is starting to turn green, so he'll be doing rolling and stuff like that. So I would anticipate he's gonna
We
start.
probably want well, there's no leaves on the,
What?
I was thinking we'd probably want the leaves and stuff cleaned up before he rolls, but there's no leaves on the diamonds, and if they are, they're in the corner, so
Yeah.
it's no big deal.
That ain't good.
Okay. Yeah, rolling will happen way before that, because you wanna do it now when it's soft.
Mhm.
Okay, on to Sycamore, we got the sleds, so thankful we do for next year.
Yeah, so I did have a question on the sleds. We had talked about putting RCPD on there, but do we want to do RNS instead on the sleds?
On the sleds.
Okay,
I'd
Yeah,
agree.
that way,
'cause I ordered stencils.
Yeah.
So the guys will just make a stencil up and spray it on there, and when it's, you know,
yeah,
RCPD, which is Rome City Police Department or Rome City Parks Department, both works for both. Okay.
Hey, Lakeside, lady statue. And what, work with this, okay, mulch received, waiting for spring, so they'll do that coming up soon.
Yeah, once it looks like we're out of the rainy season, they'll
Okay.
start working on that.
And we already did, going on to Gap. Lighting for stage, right? Figured that out, Joel, right?
If we have it here, I can take it.
Mess with it and
Yeah,
stuff.
mess with it, see what it looks like.
I think it's in the closet. We'll have to look when we're done.
Okay, and then concert series, which Joel's already got going, I will confirm, I will try to confirm this, I'll have somebody set for. I mean, my hope,
Or if not, just going on with that, basically.
just saying opening, when would we like? to
Just
get
saying
started?
opening act, and we won't put who it is.
Um. We already did that, that's C still there, our path, we just talked to them, we'll wait to see what they're saying about that.
Now, I quickly looked through native Indiana trees, and that is not listed. So there are red buds and there are dogwoods that are native Indiana trees, and they flower in spring, just like this Japanese thing would flower. When I talked to Tiffany about it, she said they had two at Gene Stratton Porter. They don't live very long. I'm trying to find what she said. She said that it's a real push by the nurseries because they're pretty. But they're finding out that they're not hardy, like those trees we had out front, the calorie pear. But they're finding out that they're not hardy. You know, the calorie pears issue is that it would just fall over.
Yeah,
You don't want that in the park, but I mean, these don't look like they get as big as those calorie pears did. So, I mean, if it's like the size of a red bud and if it falls over, it's not a big deal. But we had made the statement that we wanted native trees in the park, so.
thing is that if Roberta, in honor of her dad, wants to donate that tree, we're not responsible, I mean, here's the other thing that they have to understand. There's a concern, because if something happens to it, we're not gonna replace it.
Correct. So this is what She
Because-
said, I would not plant Japanese lilac trees. Some places it is showing up as an invasive species and it's not native to Indiana. I've sent a link of native trees and many of which flower in the spring. Be sure to keep in mind how messy the tree is, especially if it's near where paths are going to be. The DNR link also shows how many years to maturity, the soil moisture needs, and the wildlife value. Many of these trees are available at nurseries. Just be sure to double check the Latin name so as not to get a cultivar that may not thrive. So that we found that out with the dogwood that we planted out front. The pink dogwoods are not native, only the white dogwoods. See, I mean, you really gotta pay attention.
You do, yeah.
But yeah, she said probably not what you want, but if, I guess she wants a Japanese one for her dad, then okay, as long as they don't get super tall. That's my only concern, that it would
Well,
get tall,
she was-
because those calorie pears, I mean, they were what,
Yeah.
15, 20 feet tall?
Like Bradford.
I think they're the same tree.
Okay.
The ones that smell, yes, yes. They're just the soft, once you get to be about 15, 20 years old, they're done.
So maybe we reach back out to Joe and just say, if Roberta wants to do that for her father, then okay. But I think we have to be clear that, we always have a watering issue depending on when they plant. And so we've lost our own due to lack of watering situations or the temperatures or whatever. So I think there has to be something. I don't have a problem with.
And
people
that
going-
park in particular is it's really bad. Cause it's sand.
Now, we still do have those trees.
We do, but somebody has to fill them up. And if they're clear down here and the water source is clear down here, you're gonna have a hose, We do have a lot of hose, but
So I would say one would be, but I think the other one we would advise that we switch to a flowering.
well, didn't they want to do a total of 4?
Three.
He said he had 3 spots marked out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if we did one and then did the other 2 actual flowering trees.
Well, so he was talking about putting one on either side of the sign that's down there or either side of the drive. I wasn't clear on that.
He said, mention the sign, and I don't think there is any room to put it on either side of the drive. Because we have our arborvitae go almost, you can't put something on the end of where the arborvitae end towards the street. Then you can't. I mean,
You
right
can't
now,
see to get
you
out.
can't. Will have to be probably possible, so.
So do you want me to reach out to him? Do you want to?
Yeah, if you want to. I gotta,
Yeah,
I was gonna look real quick on Beacon to see how much space, but I bet that sign's probably not on there yet. Cause, if you got this side towards the west where the trailer parking is. So that's probably the length of a a railroad tie. 8, 10 feet possibly.
Who's taking me?
Gene Stratton Portable.
Jean's trying to. I just want to have my ducks in a row. Yeah.
So I was thinking if he was thinking one here and one here. But see, we don't know how big that ball of that tree gets.
Yeah, be hanging over the parking lot.
Well, that and it could be, they could grow into each other. You don't want them too close
Yeah.
together. So, and then if you wanted to put one over here, putting in that thing there, and you can't put it here because it'd be in front of it. You could put it here, but you got this tree here. That's why I told him, I said, give me the location.
Yeah, he didn't really give us. any sh-
Well, he did along the side.
Oh, right here.
Yeah,
Right,
those
the-
3. But that's very difficult to figure
He
out.
was up here, wasn't he?
Yeah, but it was hard to tell because we didn't have an overview look of it. We had the side view of it. So
And you can't do anything here because You couldn't do anything in between the road and the,
You could on Park.
Yeah.
You wanna kind of stay away from some of that, cause we do let the kids sled in there. So where the hill gets a little steeper, you wanna stay away
Well,
from
that's why I
that.
said, even if you went on this side of the thing and went up. Wouldn't be bad. I'll reach out to him.
you
And
could go
update him.
behind the pavilion. Wide open back there.
Yeah, but it's very hilly back there. It's all hill.
Pine trees. Sand.
I don't, I don't particularly favor the pine tree. They don't offer any shade,
Not white pine, something like a spruce.
but they don't offer shade, which is the whole point of a tree, in my opinion.
What do you think, Adam? How big do they get?
I don't know.
The one he showed me didn't look. to me.
Those are
Yeah,
those are strictly for
Crazy.
decoration. But I if we're doing that, I'm more, I like the red bud and I like dogwood myself. But that's just my opinion. And I mean, the dogwood can get bigger.
Like Joel just said, we've had a dogwood and actually
Red
soft.
Redbud.
Yeah, redbud. The redbuds are actually soft. And after so much, it was like with wind, and think about it. that's like-
Yeah, they don't live long. Red buds don't.
Yeah, they don't live.
Yeah, they don't have a long lifespan,
Pretty.
but they're very pretty.
All right,
So I guess that's enough on this.
okay, so then, I do want to, because John did work here for us on the concerts at Gap. Which is, so what does it come up with?
Right now, I think I have actually one food truck, Airbnb, but I don't think we've contacted anybody else or any of the other concerts.
Okay.
We focused on July 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been just doing July 4th.
For some reason, I bring go tacos on the 7th, but I don't know.
I don't think we've asked him. We just slated him in that spot.
Go back and reach out.
Who was the one for July 10th that you thought?
And so I think we have, I know that we have not for a couple of years, we haven't used Sweet Taco Mr. last year.
Well,
We
no,
did.
yeah,
She didn't
she
come.
couldn't-
Her son had that accident. and She couldn't come.
So we could, I thought about it.
I think street tacos for July 10th, if she could come, would be good.
And then how about? So if we do Gringos in August. Where we had talked about using Ed's Fish, where do you want to put Ed's Fish, the first one? The gospel one,
I'd probably put him there.
or the pencil and like thoughts, I'm just saying just thoughts.
If he can do it. Is July 10th, when is the 4-H fair in LaGrange?
Oh.
Both.
Noble, I think.
Well, I was thinking one of them was like over July 4th because that's why they didn't come.
So according to this 2026 4-H fair for Noble County, starting for July 11th, the 18th.
So that weekend, July
One in
10th.
Grange County.
Yeah, but even when we were doing, when is it, the 11th? Yeah, your check-in is on Saturday though, so it really doesn't.
And that is also when the Grange County is
They're running
simultaneous.
Wow. They used to be one week.
So the 11th is okay. So if we have the 10th, we're good.
You may be
what it
missing
is.
some people
This is
just
perfect.
think they're doing events.
You don't have a right.
Well, I think Ed's Fish was one that always, was it Ed's Fish that went? Or was it Tyrod's Dogs that couldn't do our July thing because he would go to LaGrange? So I don't think it's a conflict now.
I gave the date. 3 different dates.
Okay,
He's still, probably because it's time.
Yeah, probably.
well, and that's why I think we offer street tacos, Todd. Cause she's been good to, for us showing up when we need her. I mean, I suppose with Ed's Fish, you could give him the two dates and see which one he wants. And same with Gringo's Tacos. I don't think it matters which one.
Say, this is what we're thinking. Does this work for you?
Is that the taco guy that's gonna be up here? Is this, I'm so confused on the taco people. Who they are besides street tacos, that's the only one I can keep track of. Who was the one that Kelly Newsom's son runs?
That's tacos.
So we should offer one of them tacos more.
He's right here in town, the orange one.
He actually he just bought
It's the ice cream
ice
shop.
cream.
Oh,
Were you still looking for one more food truck for July 4th? Oh, okay. I just think it Ben Pretzels.
I don't know if they do one. I don't know.
I
if
know they do the flea market.
But I don't know that because they have a lemon shake-up one too.
Yeah, they might just be permanently there.
And some of them, like Janie's Donuts, are doing the same thing. They go to this one spot. And just set it.
So we need, do we want to do 3 the night of the Harrington concert?
I don't know, because he's not starting till 7. I think the crowd he's gonna draw. Our opening act will bring somebody in, but I don't know that.
See, that's the night I think that if the baseball wanted to do something, they could do popcorn and
Right, because.
maybe candy or
I-
something.
I
If you got
think-
candy from the concession stand.
Most people I found,
Now popcorn.
no popcorn 100%,
Yeah.
but I'm saying I would only do 2.
So Todd starts at 7, but the warm-up's there at 6.
I think there's certain age groups that eat prior to that. That would be the draw.
Okay, we can just do 2.
That's what you're saying.
So we can do 2 and then if we can, if the,
Popcorn would be I think it'd be an.
if the
Maybe we should do
baseball wants to come and do like popcorn and candy,
Kids that love
plus we gotta have space.
Was that how it was?
probably. I'd rather-
Mhm.
I'd rather them run out of food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So do you wanna work on this?
So
Yeah.
then the other one that we had was always party on the patio.
Yeah, so they could-
So that, if those people decide to come, then that covers the 3 events. If not, then, I mean, I guess just pull one off the list that we have for 4th of July.
Did you, just backing up for a second, Grant Park, did we ever get a quote from Culver, how much of a process to do the paper, we have to do the paper?
We already paid, we already have that set
It's already
aside.
done, okay. We-
Yeah, he's gonna do it.
Okay,
We encumbered it from last
I
year.
knew we had cut, but I just didn't know. if we
But
had-
I do have, on the fencing. So the fencing at Kelly for the
Oh,
pickleball. I don't know what I was thinking, but we originally were gonna do 10-foot fencing between the tennis court and the pickleball, and then we carried that through in between the pickleball courts. Well, then I talked to the guy that comes out and paints because I needed to find out when we have to have the fence installed as to when he's gonna paint. He wants everything installed before he comes out to paint. So then in the conversation, he was asking, how big of a fence? And I told him, and he goes, you don't want that big of a fence between the pickleball courts because the balls don't bounce that high. So he suggested 4 foot. So I had David get a hold, because originally the guys couldn't install the 10-foot tall fence. It was too much for him. So we had a couple guys come out to quote put the 10-foot fence in. And then when we went to the 4-foot fence, I said, well, if they're coming out to do that, just have them do the other. So we're gonna take back the 10-foot fence, transfer that cost over to the 4-foot fence, but we're gonna go with the black fence on the pickleball instead of the
Yeah.
chain link. I thought it would look a little nicer. And we're not gonna put gates. So there'll be 4 foot at the end on the north and the south and 4 foot on the east and the west sides. And I know the balls are gonna fly around, but that's what the guy told me that paints them. That's what most of the pickleball courts do. And he said, you know, the gates are what cost the money. So he said, if you can eliminate them, eliminate it.
Cause I went into that place. Place at the pickleball. They don't have very high fences or around them, and they got 30 courts.
Yeah, it's because the balls don't bounce. And if they do bounce, you have no idea which way they're gonna
Yeah,
bounce.
right.
Let me tell you.
Right?
You think it's going one way and there you go, and it's over here. It's bad. So that's the update on that. In the process of talking about all that.
Does the paint still need done?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and that's why I wanted to know so that we could, because this guy gets a good open day and he's gonna give me a quote, so I'll let you know what that is. So his quote to do the 10-foot fence was $4,000. So this will be significantly cheaper, and since we're basically trading out fences. So we shouldn't have any extra cost in the fence. The doors on the dugout, I think they just need to be replaced. And we take them and make them permanently shut. Did Jim have a chance to go look at the dugouts to see taking out the wall on the, you know what I mean? So if you're looking at the dugout and the doors here and the two fronts are, you want this one on the home dugout.
Want that wall taken out? The entrance taken, so the ends you still got left on.
No.
So the south end of the dugout towards parking lot needs to come out. The west end of the dugout towards the football field needs to come out.
Okay, just the end?
Yep.
But then you don't want the front wall taken out, going out to the field.
No, because there's 2 windows and a door,
There's already an opening.
and those have,
You close that gate where they don't work anymore, then open that up, you only have to go out on the field that way.
So the one that's facing, that's on the football field, you want the west end taken out, and on the one that's on here, you want the east end, or the
South.
south end taken out.
yeah, and the reason being is there's an opening in the gate there already.
Yeah.
So we may end up having to put, I think there's a fence there. We talked about taking a few out to get some airflow through there, if he can.
Basically, here is the dugout. And this was
Maybe
the fence.
2 blocks or 1 or whatever, but
Right
some to get some
here
air.
is the other fence, get back.
You're just talking Kelly.
So you would just take this.
Yeah,
wall.
because the kids just don't fit in there.
No. They don't.
This is
But-
the one,
Yeah, this is by the parking lot.
Yeah.
And then here's the other one.
so have this one taken out. Yeah.
And then this one, and this would be your interest, take this one off.
Okay,
And then this is how you get on the field, right here.
And I really think, because there is a window there already, I really think if he just goes straight down from that window,
Yeah.
it's probably, because I was out there, it's either 4 or 5 blocks tall.
you wanna have it, just check to see if you can knock out,
Yeah, get a little air.
get some
through there.
air in. Okay.
I think there was another,
That-
well, he'll figure it out because there's an opening in the fence on that side. What was my other?
Well,
The benches inside there. Are they starting to,
Start trees. I was gonna have that group repaint, I was gonna get them.
what about getting new wood? So why don't you just pick up some wood when you're at Menards? Well, actually, if you tell, well, how are we gonna do that? Cause it needs to be charged to the town, so,
Can bring your receipt.
yeah, but we don't pay tax. Well, no, yeah. We wanna do it so we don't pay tax on it. So you know what? I don't know what time David's going up there tomorrow, cause he's David Ramey. I don't know what.
How long has he been here?
A year and a half?
Yeah, almost 2 years. I've seen him there.
Who did he fill? Did he fill Chris's?
Yeah.
So he came, that's when he came back, was that when Chris quit?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
And then I hired Quinn after that. Actually, I think him and Quinn pretty close together.
When was first school?
He is, not till August. No, he left.
The Dan and Chris left, and then you get these two.
Yeah. So I could have. The guys just pick that wood up
Okay.
when they go up there for something. But we just gotta have it by April 25th, 6th, whenever that date is, they're gonna do it. Okay.
We have them for that. We could probably do, should we do enough for, they're coming out. and
To do a
do some work.
day in the park.
We want to do a day.
So we got some other things for him to do.
Yeah. It's coming up with all kinds of stuff. I was gonna bring them a welder. No, I'm just kidding. I told they said, what do you got? I said, well, I got this 2,000-pound roll of turf I've been wanting to put in that batting cage.
Okay, is there anything else that needs to be discussed? We do need to keep in mind, please be thinking, for a replacement. And you need to keep him working, even though we have the three of us, we still need to have another person. So come up with any thoughts of anyone that would be okay.
We should have told her she could only be replaced if she found a replacement.
Yeah.
Did we replace grants too?
I don't know, are they bad? You're over there all the time.
Remember, I look at them and see. I didn't know.
I mean, yeah, to let me know. You can measure them and send me the measurements and.
Yeah.
And I need the width. Or is it 6 inches?
All right, we're gonna make a motion to close this meeting.
What time is it?
7:15.
7:15.
I accept.
Yeah, I put a new, oh, you know what? It's changed. I haven't changed it since the time change, cause. So it was John Martin and then Dustin, you seconded?
Oh, my
Yep.
goodness. Here's how you turn it on. See the green knob?
Oh,
Oh,
okay, so it's adjourned anyway, so let me,
I'm curious, leave it on for a second.
no.
Well, just for a second, but it's black and I want to see if it turns on.
Can you see?
It's not moving. See how much I know? I didn't even know there was a remote for that.
well, it's always been sitting this way then. It's
I have a
never.
mouse.
There it
can run
goes.
There it
Oh.
goes.
Nothing's happening on the screen here, though.
That's
it off.
going upside down like that.
I feel like I'm watching that little movie that has that little robot guy that runs around in the,
Molly.
yeah,
Ollie.
Are you going away for spring break?
a minion.
Yeah, we're going to Florida. Or,
What part?
we're going to Orlando and then Destin
Are you
because
going to the parks?
no, her brother's youngest. I don't know if he's having surgery yet, but he's not doing very well. So we're going there. And they live in Destin, but they have to go to Orlando for the doctor. So I don't know what's going on. But then we're going to go hang out for a couple days in Orlando and pick up 2 extra kids,
Yeah.
and then we're going to Destin.
Yeah,
Sit on the beach for.
hardcore.
Yeah, well, be careful of that water.
I know.
What's
Yes.
going on?
I'm fit.
That water, they get a bunch of riptides in there all the time. Every time
I've
you
been-
go there, people they're getting killed or getting rescued all the time.
Are you seeing?
No, I see nothing.
And I'm planning on fishing mostly, beach fishing. It's fun. I always
She loves
fish
beach
now.
fishing.
I always do it.
Joel
I
loves-
did.
Joel loves
Maybe
beach
this
fishing.
needs to be turned off and turned back on.
Only thing ever where I did watch a guy last year pull in like
Show me the
a little
zoom.
bit down from it. I was like, oh,
Go back to the
this is-
zoom here.
pulling a 4-foot shark.
No.
Yeah. I was kind of nervous.
drunk?
Yeah, I'm not even joking. Ask
Would
kids.
you like to do it?
Yeah.
I'm like, man,
How about it?
This one's
fun. I don't. They manhandle it pretty good, but I don't think I could.
I was in, was I in? They had that shark frenzy going on right offshore.
Myrtle Beach is
I
kind of.
think it was,
Where's Destiny?
I don't know where that was. It was on it was on the West Coast
We
though.
have
North? Is it
no, yeah, it's
In
in the
Panhandle?
Panhandle.
Is it
It's
the Panhandle?
it's not far
that's
from
right.
Pensacola.
Oh, okay.
It's in that area.
So it's Destin and then
Pensacola,
Oh.
Destin.
Here, upside down.
Was it Sarasota? And then
Sarasota's down.
Yeah, okay.
yeah,
Panama City Beach.
Panama. And then
Oh, it's upside down.
Yeah.
but we're going. We always go there. Her brother lives there. He's
Which
in the
one?
middle. Caleb.
Oh, Caleb lives there.
Yeah, he's. I don't know, and it's his boy that's
Yeah.
having, but he's also a Green Beret in the military, so I don't know if
He'll be there.
I don't know yet. No, we don't know. He
They say
he
they're
got
not-
his.
They say they're not taking ground forces in there.
Well, they got 2,500 Marines
Yeah.
on the boat, but the problem is that he's not really a ground force. He's the guy that goes in and gets Maduro and takes him to New York. He's that guy. He's that guy.
Great.
Yeah.
He's the BA.
Yeah, he's in the thing.
He's the big deal.
Wow.
Yeah, his team is leaving, but now since maybe they postponed his
Hey, you got it.
kid's surgery, he might be leaving. So we don't know.
What are you doing now? It's all over.
It was good. Now we're looking at the ceiling.
Yeah, it's but was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
You said, hey, you got it. Then you turned it all around.
Now we're in the ceiling.
And then you
Ceiling,
turned it
ceiling,
around.
ceiling, and we're back. We're good. Now you can see you and you can see everybody.
Okay. And the other thing is,
We're good for next month.
Wear your vest.
Don't turn it off.
I would prefer it to be more of that way. There you go.
It's all just-
Away from me.
like that.
Yeah,
Is that
that's-
gonna be the whole council there?
Yeah, do more of this direction. I don't need to be on it. No.
It's all John.
More of them and less of me. There you go.
We do have to show you though. That's the only problem.
Why?
Because you
Some places
your
don't even
facial
have
expression-
cameras.
They just listen.
It's just black screen.
Well, that's how ours looks.
There we go.
today.
Mhm.
Okay.
Gracias.